Greetings, Skyfarers. Welcome to another episode of Sunless Skies. I'm Cobalt Thorium. So we're at the Lead Beater in Stainrod Bay. I just noticed this export sapling knots. This is new. Someone has ordered them from Lead Beater and Stainrod. There's a call for captains willing to deliver. Let's do it. The clerk smiles as you sign your name. This one's going to New Winchester. Alright, well, it's easy. Oh, jeez. Certain items cannot be explored from the Lead Beater and Stainrod Nature Reserve to Port Prosper in New Winchester. Or can be. And let's do the port report. Yep, that's not new. Converse with fellow captains. Not one captain you speak with is impressed by the sapling knots. Bloody silly, aren't they? One remarks over her pipe. How is it better to have a tomato growing from a tree? I don't know. Another captain observes that the current buyers are either rich or foolish, or both. See if we get a different answer. Nope. Is that it? Illness. Okay. Base of research, we were already here. Oh yeah, we can go into the reserve. Well, I believe this doesn't change. Excuse me, doesn't change. Alright, get some sky stories out of it. I believe that was the same message as before. Alright. So here's the deal. I'm kind of interested in where Faith's Fall is. There's so much here that we haven't explored yet. Levier Stainrod's interest in the reserve is a commercial one. Certain items can be explored, blah, 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 blah. Deliver sapling, yes. I really feel like we're kind of trapped here. I think maybe it should be, you should start thinking about moving out. I really want to know what's over here. Okay. I mean, there's so much of this map that's left unexplored. We should probably explore it. So I think in this episode, we're going to explore down here. Let's do it. Let's get some supplies first. Ops. 6 should be enough. Actually take it up a little higher. No, we should have a little bit of space left. That'll do. Let's go. Now, if we come down this way, I think we're likely to come across a bunch of bees. But that's probably walled off. We'll see. It will not be a mystery forever. These intrepid explorers will find out the secrets. Maybe this is a passage. Alright. Where do we want to go with it? Suppose we could go down first. Since we're kind of already on that side of this island. Yeah, because I really want to find this Faith's Fall, but I believe that there are other locations as well that were hinted at that we've never found. Okay, we got an eyeball over there. Oh, look at those spiky things. Oh, that's bronzewood. And there's a giant Chorister hive in it. Whoa. That could be dangerous. Nowhere's not. Or Nolar's not. Oop. There we go. Whoa. Let's loot it. Gain the experience. Yeah, not super important. We'll make a run for it. There's another one. A lot of these guys. Just gotta get those 3 hits. I'm not really interested in fighting these things though. And they have done a fair bit of damage. We're here to explore, we're not here to fight bees. I mean, I probably shouldn't have fought them at all, to be honest, because they don't seem to do... They kind of seem to leave you alone if you don't poke them too much. Oh, what is this? We made it all the way through. Okay. Well, let's get, don't we have to... Oh, I thought we were gonna be at Titania. Guess that's a no. Whoa. Get away, get away, get away. They won't attack you unless you poke them first. It's good to know. Or unless you go after their hive. Whoa, we're getting awful close there. So these are the Jedicus hives. Okay. Let's go down to the south and then come along there. Terra's looking okay. There's a hive there. news. Try not picking a fight and see if that works out for us. I mean, to be honest, our train for this level is probably... Our skill and our train are probably starting to be pretty comfortable for this particular area, the Reach. Of course, we're horribly outgunned if we try to go to the Blue Kingdom, but... over to this upper rock here. Actually, we could gain the upper rock on the way back. Listen, Captain, Senor hisses from somewhere ahead of you. Sweet solemn plant song, Chorister Bees. Okay, so we have some weird tubish plants. I've never seen this biome before. The navigator is entranced by the wash of flowers, and soon arrived in fields of Affodil? Is that like daffodil? They were set home in the shadows. I didn't catch the rest. What's this? Flowerfields. Your engine perches among the stalks, nestled between petals the size of gardens. Enormous flowers sprawl all across the horizon, a welcoming forest. The petals are the color of mellow gold and vivid ruby. The scent of sickly pollen hangs in the air. Asphodel and drowsy cardamom. I don't know much about flowers. We can harvest the nectar from the flowers. Within the vast tuber flowers, nectar drips over the stamen like a tongue. We could linger in the flower bed. The flowers yawn open, petals in full bloom, red and gold and soft cerise all around. A stoker suggests a picnic. Or we could delve into the flowers. What lies beneath these towering... I almost said flickets of towers. Thickets of flowers. This can only be done once per captain. Well, we got everything we need. Let's go ahead and try that. That seems really interesting. Okay. A descent. A rotten layer of mulch. Fallen petals lines the flower forest floor. Your boots are soon stained red gold. You push through the shrouded gloom until you come upon a grove deep in the undergrowth. Great stems bend to form arches like cathedral vaults. A canopy of petals, gold and cerise, forms its roof. Within the grove, a single flower grows, stunted and pale. It is a miniature of those that tower above it. Its petals are soft and fragile as spun sugar. Its stem is covered in mold, yet it has a shape. And the sad echo of its colors, this little flower is the mirror all those that now tower above it. Perhaps it was the first, before its offspring outgrew it. You do not linger. Your crew are waiting for you back in the starlit sky. We lost a moment of inspiration. We gained a searing enigma. You've seen the flower that was caged. Let's go ahead and harvest some nectar and see what happens. What was the chance? 80? Okay, we got 2 Chorister nectars. Trust the labor in your hands. Of your hands. A volunteer is chosen to enter the flower. She takes an empty gourd, and with the aid of rope and a few strong stokers at the other end, crawls inside the waiting lips of the flower. The flower's great head bulges like a throat as she descends. It's almost half an hour before she emerges, gourd brimming with nectar. She takes a second empty gourd and dives back in. When next she emerges, her overalls are stained with liquid gold, and her breath is labored. But you have enough nectar for now. Alright. A little bit of damage on that turn. That kind of sucks. Alright, there's another Chorister hive here. Well, now I suppose we sort of know where Titania came from. Alright, let's do a once around on this middle island because it's kind of interesting. Man, there are a lot of hives here. Birds in the background too. It's kind of cool. Alright, once we get down to 2 food, we'll head back, I think. Oh. The Apoiden Gardens. Podium? Alright, let's explore this outer edge here. You know, if we kill one more set of Chorister Bees and get the experience, it should push us over the top. A little ruin here. Does make one wonder if maybe these flowers were planted by someone. At least I assume that's a ruin and not some kind of natural formation. Captain, a hive! We're not gonna touch it. Don't come after that. Where you going? You wanna fight me? But we already leveled up. I mean, you know, they asked for it that time. What was I supposed to do? This might actually be important to our combat, so let's take the facet. Ooh, what is this? Pestilence. Since arriving in the heavens through the avid horizon, you have contracted an unlikely illness. You are turning imperceptibly slowly into glass. That sounds horrible. I don't want that. Ooh, look at that. Settler. It's like a cannon here. For a time, you lived hand to mouth. The hand to mouth existence of a homesteader, carving your home the frontier of the reach. That sounds great, actually. You know what? I actually kind of want masks. I want veils. So we might have to be in prison for a little while. That'll take our hearts up. Okay, so if we do fails, they'll take us up 5? Yeah. Okay, so that's 34. And that would also be 34. That sounds good to me. Although our eyeballs is so low, like low compared to everything else. Our mirrors, and that's supposed to be our specialty. Maybe we should take mirrors. And it's not like this won't still be here. We level up our strengths and go... Actually, I could go with either hearts or iron. I don't care. Settler. A hard scrabble existence, scratched from the sky a month at a time, it reaches Verdant. Its homesteads cling to tiny, exposed sky rocks. Most fail in the end. What drove you back to the skies? Predators! Marauders, monsters. What merciless tides of the Winchester War. You fought as long as you could. Or one bad season. That's all it takes. One harvest where crops grow weeping tumors or venomous nodules. One bad wind that rips a house from its mooring. Let's go with predators. Well, our exploration here is almost done. It appears to be sort of a dead end. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to make our way up there. We'll come back to the nature reserve via this top route. We'll sort of hug up in here. Maybe that'll get us up into here. I mean, it'd have to. There's open land up there. But this is definitely an interesting little place. Is that foreground or background? I think it's foreground. Sounds like a power tool. More experience. So that's interesting. The sound effect lasted far longer than the bees. It's actually kind of a sign of a bad programming practice. It means that your bees are not your actual... that your sound clip is not... Your bees are not considered an audio source, so you don't have a sound clip attached to them. Or maybe they're doing something with their audio listener. Something freaky. Oh, what is this? There's a little house here. What is up here? There's a little fortress. Something out here? Kind of an odd place. Oh, hello, Tappity. Whoa, that's a bad guy. We're going away. No, actually, I think we're gonna fight him. We're in sort of close quarters here. I don't think we can really... This time we will not repair with this thing. Trap and collect some of the guests. No. So, okay, hold on. What do we have here? Their stolen home bursts open under your gunfire. Thousands of wriggling guests spill out into the night, glistening like ooze from a blister that was lanced. Your blasts have ripped open one of the crew quarters, revealing inside the pustules of nascent guests hanging from the walls. Disgusting. I feel nauseous just reading this. You can trap and collect some of the guests. If the crew find that you're bringing these on board, they will not be happy. Where one guest goes, others follow. This will give you captive guests. Each can be used to create a weapon. Well, that's kind of interesting. So we can continue bombardment. Excessive, but perhaps, but terrifying. I think that's probably what we're going to do. The last time we scavenged them and we ended up getting guests on our ship, and it was not fun to try to get rid of them. After you've thoroughly scoured it of any clean guests, of course, you'll repair your hull by a small amount. Bring it up quite a bit, actually. Search the wreckage for valuables. Be wary. Watch for anything that wriggles. We're gonna get rid of it. Your crew cheer, guns blaze, the guests burst into a spray of mints. As they die, they emit gloomy whistling noise. It's rhythmic, devotional. Are they praying? The waste waif is displeased with you. Well, let him be displeased. I thought that was one of the good gods, but I guess not. After we finish exploring this section, we are totally... Oh, is this going to go all the way through? Looks like it will. Yeah, after we finish exploring this section, we're totally going to have to go back. What is this? So we have unsettled dreams. That night, your sleep is prepped. That night, your sleep is peppered with uncomfortable dreams. A dream of a midnight meadow. Above you, the stars are going out one by one, as if their gas pipes have been turned off. Flowers bloom in the dark, colored in a spectrum of blacks that were heretofore imperceptible. The black of grief, the black of before times, the black of liberation, and of possibility. What weird. Rainbow arches across the newly empty sky, in 7 subtle shades, all black, of course. You wake. Seek company. A conversation, tea, perhaps a biscuit. Those fundamental human things that help us forget numinous moments like this. Okay. So you can commit the dreams, the captain's log, trap the dream like a fly in amber, but that'll give us a tale of terror and terror. Try to make sense of the dream. Gnaws at you. It recalls certain eerie tales you have heard in the sky. Perhaps they fit together, like pieces in a perilous puzzle. This will give us 3 tales of terror for a vision of the heavens. Nah, it's not worth it. And we'll gain terror. I think the best thing to do would try to... And we do have a better than 50-50 shot. You bastard. Okay, we lost supplies. That's fine. That's better than getting terror. Overindulgence. On your way to the galley, you wind up as many crew and officers as you can. You lead them on a midnight raid to the pantry. The brandy is drunk. Murgatroyd's fungal crackers are devoured in bulk. Now, I believe we are likely to get more of those. Slight damage, or you're out of control. Alright. That's everything. Cross. Go back. Well, that's quite a bit that we've... Spores are thick here, deadening the sounds of the sky. Well, it's quite a bit of exploration we found. We did find that very interesting leaf over there too, which gave us one of those deep secrets, the what do they call it, the enigma or something? Just check out what those enigmas are. Where would those even be listed? Unaccountably peckish. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. You've taken part in the crimson feasts. Rose. Alright. Okay, here we go. This is probably what we're looking for, right? What is that? Okay. Unlicensed charts. Oh, here they are. A searing enigma. An incalculably precious discovery. Don't look at it directly unless you want to scald your blood. So I think that these are probably one of the more important items that you can get. This. We've gotten this before. We did this last time. Maybe that's the wrong course of action. We didn't get anything good, but then again, we didn't get anything bad out of it either. I think that having a giant dog should reduce my terror. Seems good. Also, I wonder if this terror is a 100 scale. Doesn't seem like it. It looks like it's more than 50% taken up right now, right? Is it not 100%? If so, what is it? What's the max we can get? before. We want food. But we are on our way back. At least sort of. What's going on here? Got a house. Alright. Trade supplies for bronzewood. Leave swiftly. Okay, so this one says, you sit down beside a pockmarked homestead with a holey roof and cracked windows. Its inhabitants have struggled through a bad year, and will find the next one worse. We could trade them supplies for bronzewood. They're proud and insist on making a fair trade, or we could leave swiftly. Perhaps you'd rather not risk encountering hostile strangers. Perhaps you want to avoid small talk. We're going to do that because we need our food. Yay, our terror did fall. No one who lives in the wild is likely to welcome strangers. We've really got to get back. Low food is worrying me. Further back than I thought, too. I think we'll make it. No need to worry. Well, slight need to worry, but I give ourselves a 90% chance of getting it. Well, now it's much higher than 90%. Sweet. Well, we made it back. Join a hunting party. We'll explore. Reduce our terror. It's good. Go back here. Doesn't seem like that did anything. Maybe you can go back into the reserve again. So we're at 37. Still 37. That's fine. Actually, what happens if we visit the ornithologist first? No, can't do anything with that. Okay. Well, in that case, I think we should probably just stock back up. That's that. We made it. We've carved out a whole nother corner of the map. Wonder what that was. Oh well. I feel like that's more of what we have to be doing. Maybe we should just take care of all these sections one at a time. But right now, our fear is a little high. So, we can try to go to Magdalene's via New Winchester. Drop off those seeds. Maybe drop off her port report. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. So that's what we'll do. But this episode's getting a little bit long in the tooth, so I think that we're going to call this one here. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe subscribe. And I will catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.